What is exactly the difference between computer science, engineering and AI, and what will be a better choice for you, and how it's going to impact the future, which one to choose, computer science or AI, like what kind of career you can expect. A lot of companies are going AI first. Now whenever there's a new domain, there will be surge in demand of that because it was not existing till now. Hello everyone. In today's video, we are going to look into very important topics. So in fact, we have been getting a lot of queries from the parents and students. They've been asking us that what is the difference between computer science and AI. In fact, last like a month or 2 months back, when the counseling was going on, in fact, we helped out a lot of students to understand the difference. So now what we thought is maybe those who are right now in 11th, 12th and going to write JEE next year or next year, or even the parents. So this video is going to be very crucial for them because AI is something which has come up new. It has taken over the entire news industry, like internet. There's things going on that will change the job landscape. So in today's video, we are going to look into what is exactly the difference between computer science, engineering and AI, and what will be a better choice for you and how it's going to impact the future. And we'll also do a comparative analysis for different like course curriculum in the same college, that how much it is different, how much it is same. So let's dive into this video. Generally, as I've told, we have got a lot of query. They are confused that which one to choose, computer science or AI, and which one will be more relevant, whether AI is going to be the future or just a hype. And let's say if you take AI, can you go for the other fields? So the career trajectory for the next decade, I'll say, will depend somewhat on the computer science AI, and also making the right choice, it will be better for your career growth, because although they have a lot of common things, but they have few things which are distinct as well. So depending on what you feel is what is your interest, what do you like, and where the industry is moving, definitely you can have a good career as well. So as we can see, the world is slowly shifting towards the specialization. Now I'll say earlier when the information reach was not that good, people were looking more like a generalist one who knows everything, but now it is more like, okay, you have to be good at that one thing, and what is that one thing for you. What we are going to do is that we'll deep dive into the syllabus first. We'll understand what is the syllabus, we'll see the industry application, then we'll see the future job market, and then we'll talk about the decision making, that how you can make a better decision. Let's look into few colleges. So basically there are, like, we thought of comparing for curriculum for IIT Hyderabad or IIT Madras. The reason being because both the colleges offer both the courses, a 4-year course in computer science as well as a 4-year course in computer science engineering. So we can understand what is the difference between those two courses. But some colleges offer, let's say, only computer science engineering. So they might have slightly different curriculum because they might be incorporating few topics which are taught in AI also in the curriculum. So this is for those which offers both the type of courses. So we are taking only few colleges for example, but more or less in other colleges it will be the same trend. In fact, I think maybe taking both IIT Madras and IIT Hyderabad will be quite long. Maybe we'll just look into the IIT Madras comparison. Now this is the curriculum for the first year, that is the first semester and second semester. So we have this curriculum. Now let us compare the curriculum for the first semester and the second semester. So if you look at it, in like on the left we have the curriculum for the IIT Madras AI branch, and on the right we have the curriculum for computer science branch. So in the first year in the AI we have got foundation of linear algebra, calculus for engineers, programming and data structure, programming lab, basic engineering principles. Then there are a few optional like recreation workshop, which is compulsory for first year of engineering. Over here in computer science we have physics, chemistry, then introduction to programming, engineering mechanics, function of several variable. Now coming to semester 2, we have in AI introduction to computational chemistry, probability and statistics for engineers, optimization for engineers, optimization lab. Over here we have series and matrix, physics, discrete mathematics for computer science, engineering drawing, basic electrical engineering. So if we compare that, in the first year the courses are a lot similar. They might have slightly different name, but there will be a lot of overlap in it. Like we have maths commonly over there. In fact, linear algebra is math, like matrices and all. So we have common maths, we have common basic of programming. So that part is common. Now let's move on to the second year, which is the third semester and the fourth semester. So for the AI stream, we have in third semester introduction to computational physics, machine learning labs, introduction to computational biology. Then we have data curation and visualization. In fourth semester, we have algorithms for data science, introduction to computer systems, AI labs. Over here, we have basic graph theory, programming and data structure lab, foundation of computer science systems design. Then we have languages, machine computation, design and analysis of algorithms, computer organization architecture, and object oriented algorithm implementation. So these are the curriculum. So over here we can see that maybe till third semester, more or less, there are some ups and downs. Maybe some courses are there in the different semester, but till third semester, more or less the courses are quite similar. But from the fourth semester, it starts diverting. The courses are slightly different. Computer science focus on more of the core infrastructure, the core thing of computers, whereas AI goes towards the models, the machine learning, the AI part. And if we see the last three semesters, that is 5, 6, 7, I have not included 8th semester because that is more about research work, writing a paper or doing a project. So in fact, there will be very few courses in the 8th semester. So in the 5th semester, we have databases over here. We have machine learning, that machine learning operation labs, core basket, like you have to basically pick something from the core. And you can see a lot of free electives. Then again, there will be very few fixed courses, there will be more electives. And over here also you can see a lot of electives. Over here, again, you have compiler design, paradigms of programming, operating system. Then there will be electives, maybe it's not mentioned over here. Similarly, we have electives over here. So if you see, more or less till the first 1.5 year, that is 3 sem, it was same. Then it branches out. There are few courses which was part of computer science, like databases, which is coming over here on the 5th semester. So that is a major diversion. If you look into that. Now let's talk about the overall analysis. So we can see that they have a common foundation till third semester, which is the first 1.5 years. So mathematical foundations are common. We have calculus, linear algebra, probability, statistics, discrete maths. Because anyhow, though that kind of mathematics is important, no matter which field you are going. Like in fact, in most of the engineering, that will be common, except few other engineering. And we have certain common programming fundamentals like data structure, algorithms, object-oriented programming, basics of engineering. Even the database are also there. So they start diverging in the third and fourth year depending on what kind of electives you are taking as well. Because in a lot of colleges, especially IITs and IITs, you get a opportunity to take electives. You can pick up, let's say, if the department offer 20 course, maybe you can pick up any 4, which is of your choice, your liking, or your interest, research interest. If I leave the electives, because you can pick electives such that you have more commonality across the different courses that you are taking. But if I leave electives, because that will depend on your choice, totally based on the core, we'll say that computer science is more about the system backbone. So in fact, even if I talk about AI, let's say if I talk about ChatGPT or OpenAI, they have their servers running somewhere, right? The server have to be efficient, otherwise they will not be able to respond back to people query. Now, how those servers will be efficient, how they are running, what is their core infrastructure, that is all purely computer science. But what kind of model they are running, that is AI. So it is the most important, the system backbone, which you actually cover in the core computer science. So it involves like operating system, computer networks, database management, compiler design, computer architecture, distributed systems. So computer architecture means how you'll make it. Just like you'll think that, okay, how will I make a home in which I want this house, like this facilities, these many rooms. Same, whenever you build a computational machine or an operating system or even an application, you have to see that how the things are going to flow so that it fits in best and it's very efficient system. So it's focused more on that, which is the core backbone. Whereas AI is more focused towards the language model, the natural language processing or deep learning, reinforcement learning. So it's more about machine learning foundations, which is a specific, like it was earlier, I say, like a kind of elective part of the computer science, but now it has picked up a lot of momentum recently. So that is why it is offered as a separate course as well. So it's more about designing, training, and deploying the intelligent systems. So if I talk about IIT Madras specifically, so its computer science is more about the classic system-oriented rigor, and we have strong emphasis on theoretical foundations. And there are a lot of, like, you will take application like admission through JOSA. AI and data analytics, it has started recently. So it's more about machine learning, data engineering, AI, work ethic, and so on. If I talk about both the programs, so you'll see more or less they have same foundation, but they diverge slightly. So, and in fact, you have flexibility in both the programs. So, as I've told that there'll be a lot of electives. So, some people who go for computer science, they take specific electives, and they can have a, like a crossover work with AI, or they might take electives based on cloud computing. Because these days everything works on cloud. Like no one have their own servers. Like companies do not make their own servers. They'll be either going with AWS by Amazon or Azure or Google Cloud. So you can also go to cloud computing, DevOps, high performance computing. Even if you make AI model, but if your machine is bad or your infrastructure is bad, then even you cannot expect any response from there. So you can also take AI ML electives, and you can take other software engineering specialization. Now in AI, it is more towards the core AI. So in this, you can see this electives can be specific to certain kind of industry work, like toward data analysis, business intelligence, and maybe you can go into healthcare, finance. In fact, we saw that one of the course was computational biology in the AI ML curriculum of IIT Madras. So that it's more like how we can apply that in the biology as well. And there will be a lot of internship opportunities. So both the branches are pretty good. So, but they fulfill different purposes. So, computer science is more about building and scaling system, and it's more about training and deploying AI models. So, this is about the curriculum comparison. Now, if I talk about like what kind of career you can expect, like day one, your first job as a fresher. So, as a computer science graduate, you will get roles like software engineer, backend developer, cloud engineer, security engineer, DevOps specialist. In AI, you will go for machine learning, data scientist, generative AI engineer, AI research associate, computer vision engineer. So it will be slightly specific roles. So as I've told you, the world is moving towards specific thing rather than the general things. So I'll say both the industries are very important. They have their own strength. This is all about building scalable infrastructure, system optimization, software architecture. Here it is about predictive models. So both cannot work without each other. So it's important that, in fact, like AI cannot work without the computer science infrastructure. So it's not like totally separate thing. They are same, but in the you have multiple levels. So which level you are working upon. Now coming to the future of jobs. So definitely, because AI is a new domain. See, computer science is there now for quite some years. So AI is new domain. Now whenever there's a new domain, there will be surge in demand of that because it was not existing till now. So if something new suddenly comes, there will be some demand of that. So definitely because of that, AI have a future right now, and it will be a rapidly growing future. But that doesn't mean that computer science won't have future. Like think of it like if computer science have 1 million job opportunities, it will remain 1 million or more than that. It will slowly go up. But whereas AI earlier had only 20 job opportunities. But for such a big world, 20 is very less. So that 20 might go to 2000. So there's a rapid growth in the AI job landscape because it was not existing earlier, but whereas computer science is already existing for quite some time. So definitely there'll be slower growth in computer science in terms of number of jobs, but that it's the base itself is a bigger. So obviously getting opportunity is much easier. But in AI, there'll be like very few people right now and very few jobs as well. So definitely AI will be the number one growing job role, but even computer science software development will still be there. As I've told you, you can think that it's like a backbone of every computer infrastructure. And in terms of job, definitely we are going to get like AI skill might be a better premium right now because there are very few people. But it's important that you need to have a skill. Now many students go to college, they'll just copy projects from here and there from some competitive coding website and maybe from GitHub. But those things will not work. You need to have skills. If you do not have skills, you cannot expect those kind of things. So no matter wherever you have skill, you will get better premium. Now AI, you might get a better premium because if you have skills, they are looking for people who have skill right now because there are very few people. But even in computer science, those who do good, they get a good job premium. Premium means how much above you are compared to the market average right now. There's a lot of push from Indian government as well for the AI, because a lot of things are coming across multiple countries. China have their own AI model, US have many. So Indian government is also pushing for it because they want to increase the AI capability. They want to develop the infrastructure, and so definitely there'll be impact on the job market. As I've told you, due to government push also, we can expect that it's going to grow in the recent future. Now coming to the enterprises, so yes, a lot of companies are going AI first. They are trying to incorporate this new technology. In fact, I know many friends who are in software industry. They are saying that continuously they get information from the management that they are trying to be AI first. They want to incorporate that. So it's quite natural, because any new technology means people will incorporate that in their work function to stay ahead. So definitely, the projections are that the jobs are going to grow rapidly, which will happen. So if I talk about the overall outlook of computer science and AI engineers, so now even the software engineer will require a basic AI literacy. So see, it's more like these days, even if I am a teacher, or if I'm a let's say doctor, even then I use computers, because it has made my life easier. I can arrange my documents better. I can have send my prescription better, or maybe it has become a part of life. So similarly, AI is also expected to be that. So AI literacy also is kind of have become necessity for software engineers. But anyhow, because they have the same foundation, so many of them have started acquiring it. So it doesn't really matter. So AI specific roles will grow faster. They might pay more if you have a skill. But if you have a skill over here, you also get better salaries in software role as well. It's just that software role are too many. So there are certain roles which do not require that much skill. So maybe the salaries will also be less in those roles. So the best approach for going ahead is basically a hybrid approach. So in fact, this year also I've suggested many students that you enroll for computer science and take electives based on AI. That way you have knowledge for both. If you only take AI, you might not be clear about the infrastructure, the backbone of it, or other way around. So that is one of the best way that I have suggested, or we will suggest to all our students, to go ahead with AI and machine learning. So now it doesn't really matter which path you took. As I've been again saying, it depends on skill level. If you are bad at skill, you will not get good jobs. If you are good at skill, you will get good jobs. In fact, recently there was a news that Tarpit Bansal, if I pronounce it correct, from IIT Kanpur got an offer of 800 CR, just the joining bonus from Meta as an AI engineer. So if you have skills, definitely you'll get better opportunities. So just focus on building projects, not copying projects, because many students does that, they copy from GitHub and all. Try to build up projects, try to build up your GitHub repository, contribute on open source thing, take participate in hackathons and all. Get proper internship, because that way you understand whatever you learn, what is the real world significance of that, and what real world things require, and go beyond syllabus. So in college, you have to go beyond syllabus to learn better and to have a better future. So that's all in this video. We hope that you find this really useful. If yes, then please subscribe our channel. We'll keep on coming with more informative videos which will be really helpful for the students as well as the parents to decide upon a better future. So that's all for now, and if you have any more queries, you can comment down and we'll get back to you. So thank you all for watching, and see you the next time.